also super excited to show everybody here. So, let's get started. The first I have, of course, is the Vaseline Rosy Lips Lip Therapy. This is just your basic lip balm. It has a very slight tint to it, but not too much. And it's super moisturizing. As you can see, it's the same color as my nails. It has this very sheer finish, and it keeps my lips super soft. So that's the first one, the Vaseline lip balm. The lip balm. Why is it? I feel like it's not focusing. There we go. Then now we're just going to, we're gonna wipe it off now. I do have a paper towel on me, so I can take each one off and show you guys the next one. Okay, the next lippy that I have in my collection. I only have these lippies, by the way. Like, these are the only ones I have. This is the Clarins Lip Comfort Oil in the shade Cherry. I tried out all of the lip oil colors by Clarins in the Sephora store that I got it at, and this was the only one that, like, even this, it like barely showed up on my lips, but it was the only one that did show up at all. So I got this one. This one is quite sticky. And that's how it looks on lips. It makes my lips look really juicy. And they're, as I said before, it's a little bit sticky. But it's also, it feels very hydrating. It kind of reminds me of the Ramen Juicy Lasting Tint. I don't have those, but it kind of looks like those that I tried, how it looks on the lips. this is a really good shade for winter time. It's a really good shade for winter time, or just autumn and winter in general. So let me put it on so you can see. Do you see how like deep that is where I wiped it? It's such a pretty color. Out of all of the shades that I have, this is probably the most pigmented one. It's I don't know how to describe it. It's like a berry. It's like a berry shade. That's like slightly pink, slightly red, and a little purple. But it's not so bright to the point that it washes me out. It's like the perfect brightness to where it's like just giving it a little bit of color. It's just giving a little bit of color. It gives what it needs to give. And it lays very thin, if I can describe it that way. Like, compared to this, I know it's a gloss, but this is really thick on the lips. But this, it's super thin. It lays on super thin. And I think it's the perfect color. Especially for winter time. I would describe it as like maybe like a dragon fruit or raspberry, like leaning towards purple. than my natural lip color. It's super natural, which I love. If you want to go for a look where it looks like you're only wearing like a lip balm, but you want a tiny bit of color, this'll do it. I really like this shade because it almost looks like I'm wearing nothing at all except like a lip balm. But it gives just a slight, teeny tiny bit of color. And yeah, I and the formula for like that Flower Nose uses for these, I don't know what it is, but it's so good. This is sort of in the middle. It's not as thin as the Chanel lipstick, but it's not as thick as the lip oil. It's in between, and it's the perfect amount of like thickness, and the texture is slightly sticky, but not extremely sticky. Like there's like a layer of honey on your lips, but it just got a slight tiny bit of stick to it. I really love the color. It's a very nice natural shade for every day. On the paper, it looks like this. There's it's like a hint of coral. It's like a hint of coral. So this is the Chanel shade, and then this is the Flower Nose. As you can see, the Flower Nose is a little bit less pigmented. Okay, I have one more Flower Nose shade. It is also from the Swan Valley collection, but this color is different. This one is in the shade B08 Red Point Shoes or Red Slippers. And it's a little bit deeper than the first one. I would describe it as a very vibrant jujube red. Jujube. It's like a jujube. But when it lays on the lips, oh my god, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. Let me show you. this is the shade 01. This is shade 08. As you can see, one is definitely a bit more saturated than the other. Then this is the shade 08, the Chanel, which as you can see is still the darkest, the deepest one, and shade 01. Alright, on to the next one. Okay, the last two are these cuties. These cuties, they're the little lip, like puddings, like the pudding pots. I have one from Desique, and one from Fui. One from Desique and one from Fui. The Fui one is a little heavier because the bottom's like a translucent glass, and then this one is just plastic. This one has an applicator, so I'll use this one first. It's super cute. It's super cute in the shape of a heart. This is in the shade. Oh, and it's the Desique Souffle Color Pot in the shade 0606. Oh my god, that is like the exact same shade as my nails. The package, oh my god. Wow. And then inside, it has its own little lip applicator right here. And the pudding pot. So before I go in, you really only need a tiny bit of it. So I just dab like 2 or 3 times and then I apply it to my lips. Let me put a little bit more on because I feel like you can't see it. And then I dust the brush a little. I dust off the brush a little. So yeah, that's the color. It's super it's just like sort of a very like how would you say it? Like a nude peachy base layer. This one I would also say is really good for if you don't want to do a full face and you just want a little bit of color on your lips. It's really nice. I think it's pretty. But go under the light. And I barely feel anything. I might have to use a little bit more product to get more color out, but I'm pretty sure this is just how it lays. And if I could, I'm gonna do a little bit of a swatch using my finger on my hand so you can see the color better. See, oh god, the light is not. That is the color right there. Do you see that? That is the color that we'd have. God, why did it get so bright? Anyways, you can't see it well anymore because the sun came out. But yeah, it's very nude. It's like a nudie peach. this is in the shade RD04 Fave. And the best way I can describe this color, it's actually, I haven't used this yet, so this will be the first time. It's like a red bean, like a deep red bean shade.